Hello everyone, welcome back to another English online session. In the last class, I have just narrated the summary of The Making of a Scientist, the story of Richard Ebright, the life and achievements of Richard Ebright. I think you remember all those details. Today, I am going to narrate the balance part of that particular chapter. Shall we start? This chapter telling us how curiosity helps Richard Ebright to become a scientist. Childhood onwards, he has the curiosity to find these things or natural about natural secrets. His mother was a very helping hand to him, always encouraging and especially buying things like books or all those things, whatever helps he needed, she was there. And all those things we have understood, and he realized that the displaying things will not uh, help him to earn prizes. So he just done a research and he got a prize in the science fair. So far I have narrated. Now let me narrate the balance part of the story. During his second year of high school, Richard started a research from which he found about an unknown insect hormone that later helped him in his new theory about the life of cells as well. The question from where the research started was very simple as to what was the purpose of the 12 tiny gold spots on a monarch butterfly, the pupa of the butterfly. Most of the people said that the spots were made for making it look more decorative, but Dr. Urquhart did not believe in what others said. To find the answer to this question, Ebright and another excellent science student together made a device that proved that these spores produced a hormone necessary for the full development of a butterfly from a pupa. With this, Ebright won the first prize at the country science fair and the entry to international and engineering fair. There, his project won third prize for zoology. He also got a chance to work at the entomology laboratory of the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research. He continued his work with the Monarch Pupa as a high school junior, and that led him to win the first prize at the International Science Fair. After winning this prize, he also got a chance to work at the Army laboratory during summers. Then, during his senior year, he tried another experiment in which he grew cells from a monarch's wing in a culture and showed that the cells would divide and develop into a normal butterfly wing scales provided that they were treated with the hormone from the gold spots. This research of his won the first prize at the international fair, and he spent his summer after graduation doing more research on the subject at the Army Laboratory and the laboratory of US Department of Agriculture. Then he worked some more on the hormone release from the gold spots during the following summer at the laboratory of the agriculture department. He identified the chemical structure of the hormone using the lab's special equipment. After 1.5 years, Ebright got the idea for his new theory, which was about the cell life. The idea came to him when he was looking at the X ray photos of the chemical structure of the hormone. He did not get excited about his discovery as soon as he found it, but came to a realization that his years of study on the insect hormone had solved one of the puzzles of biology. It had solved the mystery of how cells read the blueprints of its DNA. He found that as the DNA is in the molecules of a cell that controls heredity, therefore it determines the form and function of a cell. Hence, DNA is the blueprint of cell. Then Ebright and his roommate made drawing and plastic models for the theory, which showed how it was possible, and later wrote a paper which explained the process. It did not surprise the people who knew him that he graduated from Harvard with the highest honors and stood second in his class among 1,510 students. He then became a graduate student researcher at the Harvard University and also started doing practical experiments to test his theory. It was expected that if the theory proved to be correct, then it would be a big step towards understanding the complex system of life and also would lead to new ideas for preventing certain types of cancer and other diseases. So this showed how his research on the monarch pupa led him to a theory about cell of life. He had been keen in science ever since he started collecting butterflies, but this did not keep him away from his other interest in life. He was a champion debater, a great public speaker, and a good boat racer. He was also an all round outdoor sports person, along with being an expert photographer. He was great at capturing nature and scientific subjects. As he was a great student and always used to secure good marks, he used to focus his extra energy on debating and model United Nations clubs. He also used to admire his social studies teacher and an advisor to both clubs, Mr. Richard A. Walehair. Ebright thought that his teacher was the right man as he was the one who used to open his mind to a new idea. His teacher was impressed with the fact that Ebright used to give an extra 3 to 4 hours of effort at night for the debate research. Apart from the time that he used to give to his butterfly research and his other interest. He added that he was competitive, but not in a bad sense, because he did not win to get prizes or for the sake of winning, but because he wanted to be the best at whatever he did. This is what makes a good scientist. He needs a first rated mind along with curiosity and an added will to win for the right reasons. Since the time Richard's mother got him the book about migration of monarchs, his curiosity towards science has just grown. So, this is the story of Richard Ebright, the real life of Richard Ebright, how he became a scientist, one of the best scientists ever seen so far. Now, all of you read the text. Don't forget to have a dictionary while reading. Just underline the new words and try to find the meaning of those new words. See you in the next class. Bye.